When the word free comes to mind, what else comes to mind? Do we think of free food, gas, money? Or do we think of being able to do whatever our heart desires? The right to do as we wish in America has been taken advantage of by millions of United States citizens and illegal immigrants. What they do not think of before they take part in an action is millions of U.S. military personnel have sacrificed their lives to protect that right. The right to do and say as we please has been a problem with other countries the moment it was written in our Constitution by our forefathers. For example, other countries could not help but rethink their perfect laws and rules they live and abide by. American citizens have put their lives in danger, all the while knowing there is a chance they will never see their family and friends in person again, just to protect people they have never heard of, as well as additional people that will eventually come into this world. With this sacrifice comes bravery, loyalty, love, and devotion to duty on an enormous scale. Great majorities of United States citizens and illegal immigrants take advantage of the rights we obtain the moment we enter this world. For example, many illegal immigrants from other countries who illegally enter the United States expect to receive free privileges and accolades without having to contribute anything. Free healthcare and schooling should be offered to our disabled and homeless veterans who served in our military, not those who enter this country illegally with no intention of working and attempting to learn our English language and assimilate into our American culture. If you can relate to this event, take a moment to think about how you felt on one particular day. September 11th, 2001, 8:46 a.m. Eastern Time. The North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York was hit by a hijacked passenger plane, only to have a second hijacked plane hit the South Tower approximately 30 minutes later. Society today has completely isolated this event by lack of realization, education, and jokingly incorporating them into television shows, as well as social media. While people go to war to avenge our fellow citizens, certain groups of individuals claim violence should never be undertaken to resolve a conflict. If someone entered your house and violently murdered your family and you had a chance to do something about it, would you try to negotiate with them, or would your emotions get the best of you? The truth of the matter is, our hard-fought rights and privileges we have earned over a very long period of time, at the extreme sacrifice of others, are blatantly being taken advantage of by certain individuals from this country, as well as particular immigrants from other countries. Today, money is awarded to individuals who do not work and have no plan on producing or contributing to our country's welfare in the near future. Sadly, while our disabled military veterans are on the street, homeless and hungry, others appear to benefit. For instance, I have been put in situations where I drive past homeless veterans on the streets and I feel terrible knowing I am living the life they risked everything for. This also leads to a different realization. How can our government and society turn a blind eye towards these Americans, while giving money and numerous privileges to others who do nothing to contribute to our country? Another tragedy society takes part in is demoralizing Americans. Being allowed to stomp on or burn the American flag is something that has bothered me since the first time I heard there is no laws regarding this behavior. If somebody has so much hatred for the United States and its laws, why stay here? Why not go somewhere that best suits their beliefs? People who stay here and partake in those actions are considered brave. But what about our military veterans who lost their lives for that flag? What category do they fall under? Talk about a travesty of justice. I do believe in adapting to different times in our lives, like moving away from friends, changing schools, losing a job, or even losing a loved one. But one thing that should not be changed is the original meaning of freedom. Today, just that has been changed. Many American citizens and illegal immigrants take advantage of our First Amendment. Most people who take advantage of freedom do not realize it until a tragedy happens to one of their loved ones protecting our rights in the land we call home. In my opinion, if an individual has not risked their life and returned home under the flag, they have absolutely no right to disrespect it. Freedom is not free, and that has been said for centuries, and will continue to be repeated for centuries to come.